And I believe I'm primed for going forward to solve FILLMORE's challenges, such as the Central Terminal, the Broadway Market, infill on vacant lots, more clean sweeps, things that you can do on the councilmanic level, and then how you can partner with the business community, the civic community, and of course your partners in government.
You know, when we're looking at FILLMORE District, it's very well diverse. So it's not just African Americans, it's not just whites, it's not just Muslims. There's so many different cultures of people. So when you decide to run, you have to ask yourself, what is the problem and how can we actually solve the problem? Not because, hey, I think I'm a good guy or I want to help my side of town. We have to actually go out to the people.
You know, the FILLMORE District encompasses 9 different neighborhoods. It goes from Allentown, the Lower West Side, Marine Drive, partially the waterfront, Larkinville, the Old First Ward, the Valley, Broadway, FILLMORE, and Genesee Moselle. And I'm running to represent all of those neighborhoods, not just one. And they have, you know, all very specific, unique needs. You know, from housing to infrastructure to quality of life issues. They all vary and they all range. And there's a lot of things that I'd like to change on the Buffalo Common Council, or, you know, at least in City Hall.
So the reason I'm running for council is because I've been in this area, like I said, since 1980, and just been seeing and being out in the area that I live in. I'm on Bissell Avenue, and I just see there's a tale of two cities. When we cross over to cross Main Street, it's a tale of two cities. You really think that you're in a whole nother city. So it's time for a change. It's time to rehab FILLMORE, and it's time to introduce the west side to the east side and bridge together some of those assets that's coming to bring it over to the east side.
When you can look around the neighborhoods and the community that you represent and see a definitive difference in change, you know, when you can see that this is something that I put forth and this is something that the community wanted and you make it a reality. I'm really into making sure we pass the baton over to the youth. One of the things that got me involved in politics is when the late, great Beverly Gray saw me speaking at a school board meeting. And she said, listen, you need to be involved in government. And I said, okay, let's do that.
So I started working for the council member of Lovejoy District in 2008 while I was finishing college at UB. And I really found my passion. It's what I love to do. I love working for the residents. Over the years, I built strong relationships with the residents. So I've really gotten to know the people in the district and the needs and the job of what it is to be the council member. And I realized that you can actually affect a lot of change.
You got to balance what the community wants. That's the way I look at it. You got to balance, because I'm a woman who is very spiritually inclined. I truly believe that when the community comes to me with an issue, they want something to happen, I'm going to take it, I'm going to weigh it, I'm going to talk to all sides, and we're going to come to a happy medium. I wouldn't have gotten as far as I've gotten in my life if I didn't learn how to operate cooperatively and collectively.
I did this program called Women Elect, which educates and empowers women to run for political office. And the reason is because I knew that I wanted to run one day, because legislation affects everybody. So laws that elected officials make affects all of the everyday people, not just the rich, not just the poor. And so it makes sense to have diversity in leadership, as well as I just want to make sure there are, resources available, like I had resources available to me growing up.
People continually call me about their issues because they say they can't get help from the city, from 311, from their councilman. Then they call Nate Boyd. Sometimes stuff happens. Sometimes the issues get clarified. Sometimes they don't. I believe that I would be an asset to the Common Council because I know the issues of the people. I'm one of the people that live in this neighborhood. I come from here. I was born here.
So we'd like for the momentum to continue to go in the direction of participation in the process. That's why I want to run again, because I believe we're empowering people. Leadership is not just about power. Leadership is about empowerment. And we empower people through education. We empower people through building their capacity and engaging them in processes that they may not have ordinarily been a part of, so that they can see how the cookie is made, so to speak.
I'm a resident of Buffalo since I was 4 years old, and for me, the big part about why I'm running this race, because if you would have asked me 2 years ago, I probably would have laughed because I didn't think that I would be in this position. But really, I do not feel that the residents are being prioritized when we look at the city of Buffalo, when we look at how our local government functions. It really is right now working for the wealthy.
Get involved. I've always been involved with the community, working with Pastor Pritchard. I'm working with the Concerned Citizens Against Violence Coalition, and just being in the community. I lived in Virginia for a short time and was president of NAACP down there, so I've always been a community person. So I thought this would be a good fit.